Google just admitted that every photo you take with Lens is training their AI models. Meanwhile, Anthropic slapped usage restrictions on Claude that caught everyone off guard. Here's what nobody's talking about: while big tech fights over AI data rights, there's a quiet revolution happening in AI personal finance that's already saving people an average of $417 per month. That's $5,000 a year. And the tools doing it aren't from Google or OpenAI. Most people are burning money on subscriptions they forgot about, paying too much for insurance, and missing tax deductions while checking the same 3 AI chatbots for financial advice that's often dead wrong. There's a massive disconnect happening right now. Everyone's talking about ChatGPT and Claude for financial advice, but these general-purpose AI tools weren't built for your money. They can't connect to your bank account. They don't track your actual spending. They give generic advice that sounds smart but doesn't account for your specific tax situation, your state laws, or your actual financial behavior patterns. Meanwhile, specialized AI personal finance apps have been quietly getting really, really good. The difference is like asking a general practitioner about brain surgery versus going to a neurosurgeon. Same medical field, completely different expertise and tools. These specialized apps have access to something the big chatbots don't: your real financial data, processed through AI models specifically trained on millions of financial transactions. They're not guessing what you should do with your money. They're analyzing what you actually do with it and finding patterns you can't see yourself. The average person makes about 35 financial decisions per day. Everything from buying coffee to choosing not to cancel a subscription. That's over 12,000 decisions per year. You can't possibly optimize all of them manually. But AI can watch all of them simultaneously and spot the patterns that cost you money. Let's start with the lowest hanging fruit. The average American pays for 12 subscription services but can only name 8 of them when asked. That gap costs about $37 monthly in forgotten subscriptions. Traditional apps like Truebill, now called Rocket Money, have been doing this for years. But the 2026 generation of AI subscription hunters are different. Apps like Trim AI and Bobby AI don't just list your subscriptions. They use machine learning to predict which ones you're not actually using based on behavioral patterns. Here's how it works. The AI notices you have Spotify Premium but haven't opened the app in 43 days. It cross-references this with your YouTube Music activity, which is higher. It calculates that you're paying $14.99 monthly for something you've replaced. But it goes deeper. It analyzes price changes across all your subscriptions. When Netflix raises prices by $2, most people don't notice because it's just $2. But you have 8 streaming services. Small increases across multiple subscriptions add up to real money. These AI tools catch every single increase the day it happens and send you a notification with a cancel link. Some even negotiate on your behalf. Rocket Money's AI negotiation tool saved users an average of $96 per year on bills in 2025. The AI calls your internet provider, your insurance company, your phone carrier. It knows exactly what competitors are charging and uses that data to negotiate better rates. The success rate is about 64%. That means nearly 2/3 of the time, the AI gets you a lower bill without you lifting a finger. This is where AI personal finance gets really powerful. The average self-employed person misses about $3,000 in tax deductions every year simply because they don't track everything. If you're in the 24% tax bracket, that's $720 you're giving away to the IRS unnecessarily. Apps like Keeper Tax and Flyfin use AI to scan your transactions and automatically categorize potential deductions. But the magic is in how smart they've gotten. The AI learns your work patterns. If you're a real estate agent who drives to showings, it knows that your mileage is deductible. It connects to your phone's location data with permission and automatically logs business miles. 0.67 cents per mile adds up fast. Drive 10,000 business miles and that's $6,700 in deductions. If you're a content creator, the AI recognizes that your Netflix subscription might be partially deductible if you're watching shows for research. It asks you what percentage is business use and tracks it. Your home internet, your phone bill, your Ring doorbell if you run a business from home. The AI finds deductions in places most people never think to look. Flyfin's AI found an average of $8,300 in deductions for freelancers in 2025. That's about $2,000 back in your pocket at tax time. The app costs $12 monthly. That's a return on investment of roughly 166 to 1. And it all happens automatically in the background while you live your life. Budget apps have existed forever. Mint was great until it shut down. In-app works but requires manual effort most people won't sustain. The new generation of AI finance apps don't make you categorize transactions or set rigid budgets you'll break by day 3. Instead, they learn your normal spending patterns and alert you only when something's abnormal. Clio AI and Copilot Money use behavioral analysis. The AI knows you typically spend between $40 and $60 on groceries per week. When you spend $90, it doesn't shame you. It asks if something changed. Maybe you're hosting people. Maybe prices increased. Maybe you bought non-food items at the grocery store. The AI learns the context. Over time, it builds a model of your financial personality. It knows you overspend on takeout when you're stressed at work. It notices the correlation between your Uber Eats spending and your work calendar. When it sees a stressful week coming based on your calendar, it sends a gentle reminder before you stress order $70 of sushi. These contextual alerts are way more effective than traditional budgets. A 2024 study found that AI-driven spending alerts reduced impulse purchases by 31% compared to traditional budget apps. That translated to an average savings of $143 monthly for users who engaged with the alerts. The AI also spots billing errors that slip past most people. Your gym charged you twice this month. Your insurance payment was $50 higher than last month. A restaurant charge posted twice. The AI catches all of it immediately and flags it for dispute. Robo-advisors aren't new. Betterment and Wealthfront pioneered automated investing over a decade ago. But 2026 AI investment tools are operating on a different level. They're not just rebalancing portfolios quarterly. They're making micro adjustments based on real-time market conditions, your spending patterns, and your life events. Plata AI and Magnify connect your spending data with your investment accounts. When the AI notices you've consistently had $300 left over at month end for 6 months straight, it doesn't wait for you to manually increase your investment contribution. It prompts you with a one-tap option to automatically invest that surplus. The AI also does tax loss harvesting continuously instead of once a year. When an investment dips, it sells at a loss to offset gains, then immediately buys a similar but not identical investment to maintain your portfolio allocation. This happens automatically, sometimes multiple times per month during volatile periods. For a taxable investment account, this can save thousands in taxes annually. Wealthfront's AI tax loss harvesting added an average of 0.8% to after-tax returns in 2025. On a $100,000 portfolio, that's $800 of additional return just from smart tax moves. The AI also analyzes whether you should be contributing to a traditional or Roth retirement account based on your current income, expected retirement income, and current tax laws. It recalculates this monthly as your situation changes. Most people set their retirement contributions once and never optimize them. The AI optimizes continuously. Here's what you need to know about giving these apps access to your financial data. Yes, you're trading privacy for automation. That trade-off should be conscious and informed. These apps use bank-level encryption. Your data is tokenized, meaning the app never actually sees your bank login credentials. They connect through secure APIs provided by services like Plaid and MX. Your bank statements aren't stored as readable text. They're processed by AI models and converted to structured data. But here's the thing. Every app has a different privacy policy. Some sell anonymized spending data to marketing companies. Some don't. Monarch Money and Copilot explicitly don't sell your data. It's in their privacy policies and it's a key part of their value proposition. They charge subscription fees instead. Free apps like Mint made money by selling your data and showing you targeted offers. There's no free lunch. If the app is free, you're the product. That doesn't mean free apps are bad. It means you should know the deal. Read the privacy policy summary. Look for whether they sell personally identifiable information versus anonymized trends. Big difference. Also enable two-factor authentication on any app connected to your bank accounts. Use biometric login. These are non-negotiables. The convenience of AI personal finance is incredible, but security can't be an afterthought. Here's what to do right now. Pick one category from this breakdown that would save you the most money. For most people, that's subscription tracking or tax deductions. Download one app in that category this week. Not 5 apps.